It's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way the same bird kid. Everybody said it won't be. Till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. And yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Canelo Alvarez defeats Jaime Munguia, unanimous decision. Heard it all before, but your lies ain't working now. Look who's hurting now. See, I had to shut you down. I had to shut you down. I done heard this shit all before. I'm just gonna give my thoughts on it. Canelo wins by unanimous decision. He's still the undisputed champion at 168. And listening to them commentators in the boxing world, y'all seem to be impressed. I'm just gonna tell you, if you a real boxing fan and you talk so much about being a purist to the science and the sauce, you should not be impressed. I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed. Not only am I not impressed, I think it needs to be criticism when you're called the face of boxing or a pound for pound king or the greatest Mexican of all time, and you can't finish the show against a 40-some fight prospect. Jaime Munguia is a prospect that got over 40 fights. Jaime Munguia is a straight prospect, and I thought that before the fight. I just thought his youth and speed and power would be interesting. I'm gonna get that, and it's not even a diss. It's just what I really feel. I think Jaime Munguia is a C+ fighter, not a B level fighter, a good C+, close to a B level fighter. He too green. That's the biggest thing I saw. Jaime Munguia didn't know what to do. I mean, Canelo completely beat him with experience, counters, experience. Just letting him overthrow it. He overthrew that right hand all night. Made a lot of rookie mistakes. I'm telling you, it's fighters that I see that got 10 fights, and they fight with more intellect, not a smart fighter. And I didn't think you was a smart fighter. I just didn't think you was that green. You was very green. Very green. I'm telling you, you look like a fighter that has never fought for a world title. They say you won one of them interim belts at 154. You look like a fighter that never won a world title. It wasn't so much that Canelo's so great, bro. It's just that you so green. You green as shit, bro. I knew it when they was doing it, bro. That John Ryder knockout. It's like the whole boxing world said, "Oh yeah, it's a great fight for Canelo," because he knocked out John Ryder and Canelo didn't. That gave it enough thump for you motherfuckers to get interested. I was never interested in this fight. And since I'm talking about the fight, let's talk about some more shit. Boxing fans, just stop lying. You motherfuckers just disrespect the sport every day. Just stop it. Stop calling Canelo the face of boxing. Stop calling him the pound for pound king. Stop calling him the greatest Mexican fighter of all. Stop it. It's disrespectful. He's not the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. He damn sure ain't no pound for pound king. And the biggest lie ever told, one of the biggest lies ever told in boxing, outside of Shakur saying that Fatback Fury will beat a prime Ali, outside of that shit, even the version of Ali that fought Larry Holmes is a much better fighter than a goddamn Fatback Fury. But yeah, one of the greatest lies ever told was that Canelo was the face of boxing. He never was. Never was, bro. There is no face of boxing. I keep trying to explain that to y'all. There is no face of boxing. It ain't no fight. Tank the closest to it, but he not. The only reason why Tank really not the face of boxing is because he bowed down to Canelo. Canelo don't show up at Tank fights, but Tank tries to show up with Canelo. They say he went in the locker room and hugged them. I want to say, yeah, they hugged up, and but anyway, nah, bro, and the reason why I want to say this, and by the way, shout out to Mexican fans. Y'all had an all Mexican showdown, and that was good for y'all. There wasn't no black fighters on the card, so you had nobody to boo. So I know that's some good shit for y'all. But and you know, when I really think about it, I think most Mexican fans prefer at least being a black fighter that's on the move and it's a Mexican trying to knock them out. I think y'all prefer that over Mexican on Mexican. I think y'all prefer your fans just want some shit to boo. And you know, y'all didn't want Jaime Munguia to get knocked out like you would have wanted one of the Charlos to get knocked out. So people say they don't want to see that Jamal versus Canelo shit. Let them fight in Vegas. It's gonna be a bigger event than this shit. I promise you. It's gonna be a bigger event, bro. I'm just being honest, bro. This shit wasn't bigger than. I'm telling you, it might have been a little bit bigger than Regis Prograis versus David Haney. Bro, this wasn't no huge shit. This was some regular. This wasn't no big shit. This didn't bring the stars out. None of that shit. When you the face of boxing, bro, everybody come out when you fight. What kind of gates is Canelo breaking? What numbers at the gate? How much did this fight do at the gate? If this shit did 300 pay-per-view buys, I'd be surprised. And I'm going to tell you another reason why it might sell. The only reason why it looked like it was selling, bro, it's Mexican holiday weekend. We know that, bro. You motherfuckers say we got a cheat code. That's a cheat code for you motherfuckers. It can make you motherfuckers look like you really sell. Now, Mexicans just want to party and do little shit, and there's an event to go. Listen, bro, you're not the face of boxing. You can be the face of Mexican boxing if you want to be some shit like that. But, and I got to say something. Jaime Munguia got a lot of love tonight. I don't even know if you the face of Mexico, but I don't know. You know, at this point, Ryan might be. You know, he said they always hating on the Mexican. They hating on me because I'm a Mexican trying to cater to that shit. That motherfucker ain't never gave a shout out to Mexicans his entire career. Motherfucker pop dirty. Now he want to say it's because I'm a Mexican and trying to just you motherfuckers just stop lying. There was never no point in Canelo's career where he was the face of boxing. When he beat Triple G in the second fight, that was his biggest moment. That was his biggest moment. His second biggest moment was beating Caleb Plant for Undisputed. Those were the two biggest moments. And I ain't talking about Flo because he got flushed in that fight. His biggest moments was when he beat Triple G in the second fight and when he beat Caleb Plant. Name anything else, and none of that made you the face of boxing. When you look at Canelo's career, they try to talk about this deep resume. What is the best win on Canelo's resume? Caleb Plant? Triple G? Who? What is the best win? Because Triple G proved to be a hype job that lost to Devonchenko and he lost to Danny Jacobs. So I want to know who is the best opponent and what makes him. Man, Caleb Plant is a very good fighter. I think Caleb Plant is a B level, maybe even a B plus at best. At best, he a B plus. Nah, Pimpin'. You ain't fought no lot of elite prime fighters. You fought an old Shane, a old Cotto, a old Samo shit, and a chinny American. That's your best knockout against a chinny fighter. Your best knockouts is against Kirkland and American. You ain't been getting no spectacular knockouts since then. It took you 11 rounds to stop Caleb. Outside of that, you've been having a lot of decisions. All I'm saying is when we talk, I see commentators harder on young black prospects that still learning shit to get the knockout. This is a veteran fighter that when you see a fighter hurt, you supposed to be able to know how to get him out of there. Jaime Munguia was fighting for survival after that knockdown. Why couldn't you get him out of there? Why couldn't you get a 154-pounder in Jamel Charlo out of there? Why are you not stopping these guys? Man, these are questions you never hear the commentator say. They never say, man, Canelo should have closed the show. Come on, man. You got enough experience to know. You need to get this dude out of here. Jaime Munguia was a knockout waiting to happen. You didn't finish him. And so I criticize. You had good head movement. You slipped a lot of shots. That's something I know you can do. You can slip shots, but your defense is also vulnerable. That high guard ain't good as people think, bro. You can come right around that guard and clip them, bro. Jaime Munguia. When you talk timing, Jaime Munguia, I'm gonna tell you another thing. I'm gonna tell you something. It's a couple fighters in boxing like this. He just fight off pure talent, no skill. Jaime Munguia, and I was shocked, no skills. That bullshit jab, Canelo let you know real quick. When you start throwing that bullshit jab, bitch, I'm gonna throw this left hook to the body as you throw it and knock the breath out your ass. He hurt you with the same left hook to the body repeatedly. I'm gonna tell you another thing, bro. The only time Canelo land the left hook to the body is when you stand right in front of him. You fought good for one round. That's the only round you won. You fought good for one round. The first round you fought, discipline. The jab was right. After that, you start standing right in front of him. That's how you got hit with the uppercut. And everybody know what you do, bro. You lean your head in. You lean that motherfucker all the way in recklessly. And when you throw that sloppy ass over in right, bro, you just you lean your fucking head in like you asking for an uppercut. Oh my God, bro. It's amateurs that I see fight better and fight with more skill and pick their shots better. You don't pick your shots, and after you got hurt, you start doing some shit I've never seen you do. You was pity-patting punches. Them little combinations you was throwing, they was pity. That shit had no sauce on it. No stank, no mustard, no mayonnaise, no motherfucking ketchup. That shit didn't have shit on it. I'm tired of Canelo getting... I'm at this point, I dare to start fighting for Benavidez. Because one thing, even though I got Canelo winning that fight, Benavidez just has no defense. And Canelo gonna hit him with some of that shit. Benavidez has no defense. And he only know how to fight on the front foot. Same like Jaime Munguia, but Benavidez way better than Jaime Munguia. Let me make that very goddamn clear. No, that's a different fight. I got Benavidez winning the fight before he gets stopped. Benavidez gonna mix Canelo ass up. Another thing about Benavidez I gotta say, because I think Benavidez got way more heart than Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia fought for survival. It just looked like he was still fighting. He was just trying to survive. After that knockdown, he started pity-patting them little punches. He was just trying to accumulate some shit and hoping Canelo get tired. Instead of realizing, bro, I can't outbox him. I gotta try to hurt him. That's the only way. That was the only way for Jaime Munguia, and you didn't know how to set up the right shot. You started just throwing recklessly, and he was countering your ass and just making you hesitant to throw. Bro, you just do not pick your punches very well. You don't have great timing. That's why Canelo will be beating a lot of these dudes. These dudes ain't got no timing. That's one thing about Canelo. He ain't the best, but what he do good, he got very good timing. He pick his shots very well. Very accurate, and that motherfucker got a chin. That's Canelo. Good head movement, good upper body movement, decent defense. Defense not terrible. You can mix them up though. Cause Canelo, one thing, and that's another thing I'm disappointed. Bro, you got hit with some pity pat shots by Jaime Munguia that you should have slipped that shit. It was shots you got hit with. Another thing I noticed, you tried to do what Bivol did, but you wasn't putting nothing on it. It's some times when you knocked his head back and little shit like that. Bivol would throw combinations to put double up the jab and throw combinations as he trying to get out of the way of that jab to put him on the back foot. When you put Canelo on the back foot, he fooled because his head is right on the line. Canelo fooled when he on the back foot. Let me not say that. No. He not fooled on the back foot. No, he not terrible on the back foot. He's fooled as he's getting on the back foot, you double up and he's already kind of stepping back, and then you get to throwing combinations with him and you follow up on it. You'll land most of that shit. Cause as he's backing up, you'll land that shit. Cause he leans straight back. But Benavidez would be way more mean than that Munguia shit. He would be more mean. He would throw with more mean intentions. But that's what would cost him. But I still say Benavidez a way better opponent than Munguia. Even Berlanga, and I think that's gonna be next. If it ain't Charlo, it's gonna be Berlanga. Berlanga just got a punch of shit. All Berlanga need to do, don't go in there. Hold on, I will say this though. Berlanga is better than Munguia, and he's a better boxer than Munguia. I must say that. If Berlanga can box and keep his distance, try to get Canelo to run into something. If Berlanga can box and keep his distance, he's a better boxer than Munguia. Way better. Munguia is not a boxer. He's a kung fu fighter that just throw punches. That's all he know. Berlanga can box a little bit. And another difference between Berlanga and Munguia, Berlanga can punch. Whoo! That motherfucking punch. That's the kind of fight. I think it would be smarter for Berlanga to box, but you ain't gonna get a decision like that. You gotta hurt Canelo. You gotta hurt Canelo or beat him up just completely, just outbox and beat the shit out of him like a Bivol did to get a decision over Canelo. You're gonna have to hurt him or just completely outbox him and mix his ass up like Bivol. And ain't none of these fighters skilled like that to do what Bivol did. Berlanga, you gotta hurt Canelo. You gotta hurt him. Berlanga got the power to do it. Berlanga do got the power to do it, but I'd favor Canelo because I think Canelo more skilled than Berlanga. I'd favor Canelo. I have no problem admitting, but Canelo, this is another thing we talk. Canelo is in a very safe division. It ain't no lot of smoke. Canelo is running out of smoke at 168. Who else is there to fight? Rematch Caleb Plant? Who? Who else is there to fight? After he fight Berlanga, who else? Who else? We gonna move to 175? Nope. It ain't much left for Canelo, bro. He ain't in no stiff division like that. Benavidez gone, Morrell gone. That was all that was left. Benavidez, Morrell, and Canelo. Them the top three at 168. You know, I done took up for Jamal a lot, but I could never, if they fight in September, I could never trust you to pull that win off. Even though I don't think you'll do what Jamel did. I don't think he'll get on his bicycle. I think Jamal Canelo, he moved very strategic, and he's in a position now to where most of the fighters that's going to fight him, they're moving up. I'm going to tell you something. Canelo has filled the fuck, and I've been saying this. At 168, he done filled out. He was bigger than Caleb on the fight night. That motherfucker big at 168. Canelo is big and strong at 168. That motherfucker was way stronger than Munguia. That's something that shocked Munguia. Way stronger. Throw him up off him. Way stronger. And he was bigger than Munguia. Munguia was just taller. A lot of people keep looking at this height. Callum Smith was tall as shit, but he wasn't bigger than Canelo. Canelo bigger than a lot of these dudes. And motherfucker is a big 168 pounder. He's not no small dude. He just short. I ain't gonna say short. He 5'8", but motherfucker wide. And he's strong. So when he moving these dudes up, bro, I'm telling you, they punches is not having no effect on him. These little 154 pounders he keep. Jamel, at one point in the fight, he did hit him with his best shit. Canelo looked at that shit and walked right through that shit. You're going to have to be a technically sound boxer that can keep up with a game plan and be disciplined like a Bivol, or you got to hurt him, bro. Hey, that's really what I want to say. And like I said, Benavidez can punch. It would take accumulation. I don't know. I look at that as a 55-45. I just favor Canelo because you got no defense, bro. I don't trust too many fighters trying to fight that Imano shit and tit for tat with Canelo. Nah, bro. Because he's a better counterpuncher than these dudes. He pick his shots better. A lot of people say Canelo got better, bro. Canelo hasn't fought no elite boxer since Floyd. I'm gonna say that one more time. Canelo hasn't fought not one elite boxer since Floyd. Not one. We tried to say that shit with Caleb. Motherfuckers started comparing him to Floyd. We prayed and wished on that shit. I mean, we ain't seen nothing like Caleb since Floyd, and Caleb do a lot of things Floyd did. Canelo ain't fought no a superior boxer, no A-class boxer. No, not since Floyd, bro. And another thing, Canelo has a huge weakness, bro, that people don't realize. Canelo got to plant his feet a lot of time. Canelo ain't good at punching on the move. He's not good at that shit at all. He like to plant his feet, bro, and set his shot. If you're on the move, bro, and you got good feet and you can box and you got respectable power, bro, Canelo is sitting duck. His feet slow. Bivol showed you. Straight fundamentals. And don't respect them. That's another key. These dudes Munguia did it too. You was scared of the punch before it landed. Same way with Charlo. You motherfucker was scared of the punch before it landed. Y'all make this shit too easy for Canelo. Like I said, Benavidez wouldn't have laid down. That's one thing I will say. He wouldn't have laid down like that shit. Munguia went in survival mode and started throwing them pity-pat ass combinations. That shit, I swear, Canelo's this is the easiest route. And when you do that shit and get the credit, that's what make boxing so disgusting. You motherfuckers should have just said, okay, that's another Canelo win. But to try to act, Canelo, we ain't seen him look this good since. Shut the fuck up. God, you motherfuckers desperate as shit, bro. God. Ooh. You motherfuckers will say anything is special. Canelo is not a special fighter. He very good, though. Nothing special. Not special at all. Not special at all. No special effects. Pick your shots very well. If you stand in front of him, he very good. Yeah, he's very good. He's very good mid-range. Very good mid-range. You stand in front of him where he can land that left hook to the body and then make you throw the hand down so he can throw it up top, or sit on the inside so let him land the uppercut, or let him throw the right hand over the top. That's all he got. Left hook, right hand over the top, uppercut on the inside. Munguia, you had no inside game. Oh my God. You look like a fucking, you look like you had 4 fights. I'm telling you, you are a prospect that got over 45. This is a shame. Same way with what's that other motherfucker, Zurdo Ramirez. Oscar just a crook. You keep getting these Mexican fighters that got over 40 fucking fights, and as soon as they have a step up fight, they look like a goddamn amateur. Just disgusting, bro. Oscar would pimp out all his fighters. Just desperate, bro. That powder got you gone. I'm telling you, boy, between them trans women, men you fuck with and you tricking on and all that powder and them powder parties, I just think you just can't seem to keep the money right at Golden Boy. But disappointing, Munguia. You was nowhere near. I don't know, bro. Janabek or Carlos Adams would have put up a way better fight than that shit. Nah, bro, you did very good in the first round. That's it. And half of the second round. I think that uppercut clipped you in the third. Yeah, it was over. It was over. The whole momentum change. You never switched the momentum back. You never turned the tide. The momentum stayed with Canelo the entire time after he dropped you. You had no answers, no adjustments, no. I'm telling you, bro, Freddie Rose just gonna retire, bro. That shit you did with Pacquiao later on in his career, bro, it was some cool shit. Freddie Rose was just over there shaking in the corner. I don't know. I just don't know. You have shit to tell him. Freddie up there. Freddie look like he 97 years old. So, it was a little embarrassing, really. It's an embarrassment. It let me know Oscar's really playing boxing. To put Jaime Munguia and act as if he had a chance. Bullshit. I knew before the fight he didn't have a chance, but it was even more of a disappointment than I thought it was gonna be. This shit was it was just terrible, bro. But it's just amazing. All you motherfuckers ride so hard with Tank. But there ain't not one black channel that get exclusives with him like Ellis Setback. And I ain't talking about no Rise podcast because they from where he from. I'm talking about just a black channel that can get exclusive shit with Tank Dave. Nah, he don't fuck with you motherfuckers. Ellis Setback was following that motherfucker all around the ring. Ellis said, man, I seen an interview where Tank Tank is out here really, he was in the streets of Vegas walking around. Looked like he was preaching the gospel defending Ryan. I mean, you just look at everything. And he had all this security. Yeah, right. I mean, the test came back 3 weeks later. I mean, they had a whole little thing going on the sidewalk. Them motherfuckers look like some Muslims back in the game when the motherfuckers had them bean pies and them Muhammad Speaks or some shit. You motherfuckers look like devout Muslims the way you motherfuckers was on the corner defending Ryan and shit, bro. This shit just starting to look it's starting to look weird. But yeah, it's amazing how Illy can get all that exclusive shit. And it ain't no black YouTubers that can get that. So, and I watch how Illy play on that shit. You know, why would people ever even think that Devin could fuck with you and this and that and I don't believe the allegations either, Tank. You know, it's amazing. They're trying to set Ryan up. Illy was playing on all that shit. So, it is what it is, but now, Tank, you'll never be the face of boxing because, for one, you see Canelo as above you. He really ain't, but you see him as above you. I never call you the face of boxing. Nah, you look up to Canelo, and he ain't the face of boxing, but you look up to him. I'll tell you, a lot of these motherfuckers worship him. Canelo ain't shit. When the last time he sold a million pay-per-view bout? Like I said, we don't criticize his numbers. We don't criticize his opponents. And we don't criticize, as long as he look good when he do it. Just stop it, bro. When you at this level, bro, and you supposed to be this Hall of Fame, bro, every fight matters. You moving up dudes, bro. You just moving dudes up and you taking the perfect fights. You had the easiest run to undisputed probably of all time. But they said you was pound for pound number one for running undisputed at 168. That was a weak ass run. This shit's so overrated, bro. It just ain't enough criticism in the world, bro. Canelo, I'm telling you, Canelo elite compared to these dudes. I think Canelo is I'm not gonna call him a B level fighter though. Not gonna do that. But he's not an A+ fighter. Bud an A+ fighter. No, he's not an A+. I would say Canelo is like an A- fighter. He's an A fighter, but A-. Like, you know, he 90. Once you get to the A, he a 90 fight. He 90. But he got a lot of flaws, bro. He's very good. I could say somewhat Canelo is elite, but he just ain't the best. He just ain't the best. You know, like I said, he don't get the treatment black fighters get when black fighters insert. That's how they did with Roy Jones. Roy Jones was never in no super historic division, so he didn't get a lot of credit for them wins, no matter how spectacular he looked. A lot of them dudes he fought, you know, they was kind of like the opponent's Canelo fighting. But Roy Jones didn't get half the credit. So, yeah, when a black fighter in a bullshit division, he don't get credit for that shit. I'll tell you, every win, people act like Canelo is just great. I'm telling you, like I said, I ain't heard no criticism about why you ain't stop Jamel. He a 154 pounder. Why you ain't getting these stoppages? Why you don't go for the kill? I'll tell you, that's how Canelo depend on every fight. It's the weight, high guard. It's too predictable. That's why Bill will pick that shit apart. High guard just waiting on a big shot. Every shot is a big shot. That's all. I'm looking to counter you. That's it. That's it. Just waiting on a big shot. So that's it, bro. It's the same shit. He don't win with accumulation. He don't win by outpointing you. He just trying to land big shots and shit like that, bro. But regular shit to me, bro. This was some regular shit. Regular shit. It really ain't a lot of exciting divisions in boxing. I'll tell you, 168 is not it right now. Who the fuck is there? Who the fuck is there? So, do what you do, bro. Y'all can celebrate this shit like this is a real accomplishment. You know, I'm telling you, bro, stats lie. I swear, this is Canelo's 25th time in a world title. I'm telling you, bro, the way people get belts, bro, every fight he fight is a title shot or a title defense. Bro, the belts he done got was, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. It's just some overrated shit to me, bro. I'm just not impressed. I'm just not impressed, bro. As a boxing fan, I'm really not impressed. This fight, it all depended on Jaime Munguia for me. I knew what Canelo would do. I wanted to see if Jaime Munguia could make adjustments. Would he really go for the kill? Never went for the kill. Never went for the kill. Never went for the kill. I wanted to see if Jaime Munguia was going to try to hurt him. Like I said, bro, after about 4 left hooks to the body, bro, Jaime Munguia had nothing on his punches. That's why Canelo just started letting him hit him. This motherfucker this motherfucker just looked like, I'm telling you, like he ain't been fighting for about 4 years. Just, oh my God. Yeah, Jaime Munguia is a C-level fighter. But I don't know what's next for Canelo. I don't know. He may move to 175. I don't know. But I know one thing. I am very convinced that Terrence Bud Crawford beats Canelo. Very convinced. I still don't want him to do it because I don't think Canelo is a clean fighter. Just don't think that. I just don't. I'm very convinced. You ain't landing none of that shit on Bud. That shit? No. I don't think Canelo would land one left hook to the body on Bud. Bud too elusive, and he's too good of a counterpunch. He gonna do. Only other fight I ever seen do it was Bivol. When Canelo miss, bro, make him pay, not just with one shot, with combinations. He gonna let you throw that little left hook and overthrow your shot and wait and be waiting on you with counters. So I think Bud would pick you apart. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't know. I just think Canelo is very overrated. That's just me. I don't think he's better than Marquez. It's a lot of them. I don't know. I ain't finna talk about Chavez and them and Salvador and them. But no, I don't think he was that great. I think Oscar greater. Just me. That's just me. I think Oscar better than Canelo. Yeah, what I think. I think a Fernando Vargas would have gave Canelo big trouble. I'll tell you, I don't think Canelo would have got past Trinidad. Oh no. I don't think he would have got past Trinidad. I'm telling you, Fernando Vargas might have clipped him. Yeah. Like I said, you fought a 40-year-old Shane Mosley. I don't think you would have beat a prime Shane Mosley. But anyway, this is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.